Well, a very good morning to everybody watching on. Welcome to Eagles Baseball Sports Network. I'm Luke Eisenhower, bringing you all the action today here at Aquatic Ballpark. It's an Australia Day long weekend version of the New South Wales State League. Your Manly Eagles taking on the Blacktown Workers. Well, a very good morning to everybody watching on. Welcome to Eagles Baseball. One out single for Ashton Kennedy was all we saw in the top half of the first. Today here at Aquatic Ballpark, it's an Australia Day long weekend version of the New South Wales
Manly batting
State
here
League.
in the
Bottom half. Let's have a look at the Manly lineup for today. Tenny Bragg, the leadoff man, Jack Fegan, Sam Barden, the top three. The middle third, Harley Gibson, Xander Highland, Cooper Eisenhower, followed by William Burns, Isaac Rosella, and then the starting pitcher hitting for himself today in Max Fegan. For Blacktown, the defence is lined up this way. Cal Spanitas, Ben Sawyer, Angus Taylor, left to right in the outfield. Around the infield, it's the top three. Bo Stockdale, middle third, Harley Gibson, Xander Highland, Mikey Gerstenberg, Zach Martin, Ethan Sutter, Riley Fletcher, the catcher, and the pitcher, Bailey Richards. For Blacktown, the defence is lined up this way. Cal Spanitas, Ben Sawyer,
First
Angus
pitch
Taylor,
from Bailey Richards for a called strike one.
Bo Stockdale,
21 pitches for Max Fegan in the top of the first to get through it. He had a couple of strikeouts. In fact, he may have struck out the side. I know he struck out the first and the fourth hitter. That one behind to Bailey Richards. Ball and strikes even at one. Beautiful sunny day at Aquatic. 23 degrees at the moment. Anticipate it'll get a little bit warmer as the day goes on. 28, I think was the reported top. That one too high. 2-1. Tenny Bragg, fresh off a New South Wales country appearance at the Australian Youth Championship tournament down in Melbourne. 28, I think was the reported top. That one too high. 2-1. Tenny Bragg, fresh off a New South Wales country appearance at the Australian Youth Championship tournament down in Melbourne. Tenny Bragg, fresh off a New South Wales country appearance at the Australian Youth Championship tournament. Now went in the dirt. It's a successful walk drawn by Tenny Bragg to get us started here in the bottom of the first. Well, for Manly, they won their first game of the year just before Christmas in that early round 14 game, brought forward because of the AYCs. Successful walk drawn by Tenny Bragg to get us started here in the bottom of the first. Well, for Manly, they won their first game of the year just before Christmas in that early round 14 game, brought forward because of the AYCs. On the outside corner here to Jack Fegan. Jack Fegan taking out the golden arm in the under-16s through 5 innings of one-run ball in the gold medal game. 12 and a third throughout the tournament. Starting with a strike. That one down a little bit low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Blacktown currently lead the under-18 competition with 11 wins, a draw and a loss. A game ahead, or maybe it's half a game ahead of Ryde, who have played 1 less game, 1 less win. Also a loss and a draw. Manly sitting in 7th with a win and 11 losses. A long, long way back. Blacktown currently lead the under-18 competition with 11 wins, a draw and a loss. That one hit to the left side, over to first. Fegan will beat it out. It'll be a fielder's choice. Tenny Bragg retired. Over there at second. 1 away. Long, long way back. Blacktown currently lead the under-18 competition with 11 wins, a draw and a loss. Hit to the left side. Over to first. So 6 games of the season left for this Manly under-18 side. They'll be looking to win as many of those as they can. Starts here against the top of the table. Blacktown doesn't get any easier with Ryde the following week. And Cronulla and Borkham Hills over the course of the next month. Sam Barden, the hitter here for Manly. So 6 games of the season left for this Manly under-18 side. Check over at first. Unfortunately, our first base camera just offline at the moment, so I get the text.
Starts here against the top of the table.
Fix that when we get a moment.
Right the following week.
Yeah, there it is.
And
No picture.
over the course of the next month. Sam Barton, the hitter here for Manly. 6 games of the season left for this Manly under-18 side.
Check over at first. Unfortunately, our first base camera just offline at the moment, so I get the text.
Fix that when we
check over at first. Don't even have a angle on the wide shot.
No picture. Sam Barton, the hitter here for Manly. 6 games of the season left for this Manly under-18 side.
Check over at first. Unfortunately, our first base camera just offline at the moment. Check over at first. Don't even have a angle on the wide shot. That one high. Shot, that one high. Good control there by Bailey Richards, just slowing down the tempo. Taking his time up there, visualising the pitch, and he comes back with a nice strike to get Sam Barton swinging through it. 1 ball and 1 strike now. The count. 1 out and a runner on first. Control there by Bailey Richards, just slowing down the tempo. Taking his time up there, visualising the pitch, and he comes back with a nice strike to get Sam Barton. Jack Fegan. 1 ball. Caught stealing over there at second. Count. 1 out and a runner on first. Control there by Bailey Richards, just slowing down the tempo. His time up there, visualising the pitch, and he comes back with a nice strike to get Sam Barton. Jack Fegan. 1 ball. Caught stealing over there at second. Count. 1 out and a runner on first. Caught stealing over there at second. Out a runner on first. And strike 3 to Sam Barton. He's down on strikes. The inning over for Manly. They end up going down 1-2-3. The caught stealing helping out that. So Blacktown through the minimum. We're off to the second here at Aquatic Ballpark, tied at 0.
Swing and a miss by Cal Spinetas to get things started here in the second. That one fouled off. Quickly ahead, 0-2 is... Swing and a miss by Cal Spinetas to get things started here in the second. Here's Max. And 1-2-3. He gets the first out of the inning. 3 strikeouts now for Max Fegan. Nice little start here. He's got to keep it going. Here's Max. And 1-2-3. He gets the first out of the inning. Nathan Sutter now the first base for Blacktown. Nice little start here. He's got to keep it going. Sutter now the first base for Blacktown. Nice little start here. Got to keep it going. That one fouls off the catcher and count goes to 2-1. Sutter now the first base for Blacktown. Off the catcher and count goes to 2-1. Left side. Picks it up fair and makes a nice throw. Over the third does Tenny Bragg. A ball that tricky play. Tenny Bragg would have had thoughts of, do I get this? Is it going to go foul? Picks it up fair. He ended up playing it brilliantly. Over the third, makes the play for the second out. Tenny Bragg. Ball that tricky play. And therefore a called strike. Tenny Bragg would have had thoughts of, do I get this? Is it going to go foul? Picks it up fair. He ended up playing it brilliantly. Over the third, makes the play for the second out. Tenny Bragg. Ball that. That one fouled off, and Max Fegan, one pitch away from a called strike. A nice little 1-2-3 here in the second. Do I get this? Is it going to go foul? Ended up playing it brilliantly. Over the third, play for the second out. That one fouled off, and Max Fegan, one pitch away. It's going to hit him. A nice little 1-2-3 here in the second. Seems to be away whenever I mention. Player about to go 1-2-3, something bad like that happens. It's going to hit him. After the 1-2-3, seems to be away whenever I mention. Player about to go 1-2-3, something bad like that happens. So 2 away. Just checking on. Hitter over there at first, make sure he's okay. Did hit him in the back of the neck. About to go 1-2-3, something bad like that happens. So 2 away. 2 now for Zach Martin. Checking on. Hitter over there at first, make sure he's okay. Did hit him in the back of the neck. 2 now for Zach Martin. Hitter over there at first, make sure he's okay. Back of the neck. 2 now for Zach Martin. That one gets away, and that's 2 balls and a strike here to Zach Martin. Just in there for the stolen base. Throw from Cooper Eisenhower, just a little bit offline. It's 3-1 here to Zach Martin. On and away. Just in there for the stolen base. Throw from Cooper Eisenhower, just a little bit offline. Outside corner. Nice location by there, Fegan. Going to get the job done now and finish it off. Zach Martin. Into a full count. Into centre field. Down for a base hit. Outside corner. Nice location. And the Highland goes the wrong way with his throw back in. And job done now. Zach Martin picks himself up a hit. Into a full count. Into centre field. Down for a base hit. Then the Highland goes the wrong way. Those are the corners now. Zach Martin for Blacktown for Mikey Gerstenberg. Blacktown shortstop. Down for a base hit. Check on the runner at first. It's the courtesy toss over there. For Blacktown for Mikey Gerstenberg. Blacktown shortstop. Quad strike to Gerstenberg to start the at-bat. Courtesy toss over there. For Blacktown for Mikey Gerstenberg. Blacktown shortstop. On it goes. Doesn't make the throw. Quad strike to Gerstenberg to start the at-bat. Courtesy toss over there. And here 0-2. Trying to finish off this inning. On it goes. A couple of runners. Doesn't make the throw. Top corner, just misses. Good spot. Vegan thought he had the strikeout. Umpire Simon Loud said no. And here 0-2. Trying to finish off this inning. Goes. A couple of runners. Doesn't make the throw. Fouls that one off. Top corner, just misses. Good spot. Vegan thought he had the strikeout. Umpire Simon Loud said no. And here 0-2. Finish off this inning. Goes. Couple of runners. Fouls that one off. Top corner, just misses. Good spot. So 1-2 here from Max Fegan. Trying to get out of this inning and strand a couple of Blacktown runners. Gerstenberg fouls it off. So 1-2 here from Max Fegan. Trying to get out of this inning and strand a couple of Blacktown runners. Gerstenberg fouls it off. Right side. And I'll drop in for a base hit. It's going to score 2 runs for Blacktown. Gerstenberg getting the job done for his team. And Blacktown on the board. Here in the top of the second, first to strike. Right side. And I'll drop in for a base hit. It's going to score 2 runs for Blacktown. Gerstenberg getting the job done for his team. And Blacktown on the board. Here in the top of the second, first to strike. Right side. And I'll drop in for a base hit. It's going to score 2 runs for Blacktown. Gerstenberg getting the job done for his team. And Blacktown on the board. Here in the top of the second, first to strike. So 1-0 here to the leadoff man in Ben Sawyer. Hit by a pitch and a walk, coming back to, actually it wasn't a walk, it was a 1-out single to Zach Martin. That one back up the middle to second, and they get the force over at second, and they'll end the inning. But 2 runs for Blacktown. Their first to score in this under-18s game. They led it 2-0 heading to the bottom of the second. So runners at second and third now here in the bottom of the second. Manly trying to get back the 2 runs they gave up in the top half. Xander Highland and Cooper Eisenhower with singles. After Harley Gibson grounded out to start the inning. And then a balk by Bailey Richards. Advances the 2 runners up an extra 90 feet.
Runners
With 1 strike here on Will Burns.
Second, Manly trying to get back the 2 runs they gave up in the top half. Xander Highland and Cooper Eisenhower with singles. After Harley Gibson grounded out to start the inning.
One higher from Richards.
And a balk by Bailey Richards.
Ball 1 strike.
Advances the 2 runners up an extra 90 feet. Runners
with 1 strike here on Will Burns.
Second, Manly trying to get back the 2 runs they gave up in the top half. Xander Highland and Cooper Eisenhower with singles. After Harley Gibson grounded out to start the inning.
One higher from Richards.
And a balk by Bailey Richards.
Ball 1 strike. Trying to bunt, pulling it back.
2 runners up an extra 90 feet. 1 strike here on Will Burns.
Tactic probably more just to confuse the pitcher than it was to actually get a bunt down. Trying to bunt, pulling it back. So 2 and 1 here to Burns. Tactic probably more just to confuse the pitcher than it was to actually get a bunt down. Just the 1 hit in 15 plate appearances. He's 1 for 10. Will Burns.
Bunt, pulling it back.
So 2 and 1 here to Burns. Big spot, Roy. Big spot here for him to pick up. If he can pick up his 2nd hit of the year. He's driven in a run. Scored 4. Walked 5 times. 7 strikeouts. Big spot, Roy. Get on base is a base running threat with 2 from 2 so far in the season. And biggest swing and a miss on a ball that was up and in. We should have been laying off it, but his eyes lit up. He couldn't hold back, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Get on base is a base running threat with 2 from 2 so far in the season. And biggest swing and a miss on a ball that was up and in. By Burns' swing as well. Laying off it, but the delayed feed.
Lit up. Couldn't hold back, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
It was a no-no yes decision as opposed to a yes, no. So 2 away, Isaac Rosello. Late decision by Burns' swing as well.
Laying off it, but
delayed feed.
Lit up. Couldn't hold back, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
It was a no-no yes outside corner
as opposed to a yes, no.
Nice location.
So 2 away, Isaac Rosello.
Rosello's only hit of the year was a triple against Canterbury in that game before Christmas. He went 1 for 4 on the day. It was his first hit of the season. Outside corner. Nice location.
So 2 away, Isaac Rosello.
In the hole here, 0-2.
Only hit of the year was a triple.
Just trying to get out of this jam that he created.
In that game before Christmas.
Nearly created.
1 for 4 on the day. It was his first hit of the season.
It's 1 pitch away from doing that.
In the hole here, 0-2.
Protection swing by Rosello.
Trying to get out
That's the foul ball. Rosello has struck out 13 times as well. A prime candidate struck out 3 times against Blacktown back on the 13th of September. And then again a strikeout on the 8th of November.
In the hole here, 0-2.
Protection swing by Rosello.
Trying to get out
the ball in.
Rosello has struck out 13 times as
Richards' favour, breaking ball away, nicely laid off.
3 times against Blacktown back on the 13th of September.
And then again a strikeout on the 8th of November.
In the hole here, 0-2. Protection swing by Rosello.
So the 8-hole hit up for Manly.
Has struck out 13 times.
Richards' favour, breaking ball away, nicely laid off. Trying to get back to the top of the lineup. Still got Max Fegan to bat. Down bottom of the zone and out. 2-2. 2 out, 2 on. Bottom of the second. 2-0 ball game.
The 8-hole hit up for Manly. Breaking ball away. Nicely laid off.
2's in play here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Still got Max
Can
Fegan
Isaac
to bat.
Rosello pick up hit number 2 and drive in? 2.
Of the zone and out. 2-2. 2 out, 2 on. Bottom of the second. 2-0 ball game. The 8-hole hit up for Manly.
Fouls it off. 2's in play here.
Back to the top of the Zach Rosello pick up hit number 2 and drive in 2. Both teams with 2 hits here in the second. Blacktown with 2 in the top, Manly with 2 in the bottom. Fouls it off. Ashton Kennedy had a hit in the first inning. And the 5 hits so far this morning. And Rosello can't lay off the breaking ball, swings through it, and he is down on strikes for the 14th time this year. Manly stranded pair, they trail 2-0 on the Pro Car automated scoreboard heading to the third.
4 more runs for Blacktown in the top of the third inning. And it's Max Fegan batting for the first time, now playing left field after Manly went to the bullpen. Max Fegan will be charged with all 6 runs for only 5 earned. 4 more runs for Blacktown in the top of the third inning. 60 pitches. And it's Max Fegan batting for the first time, now playing left field after Manly went to the bullpen. Outside corner for a ball. Max Fegan will be charged with Max's all 6 runs for only 5 earned. Max has got himself a couple of knocks. 4 more runs for Blacktown in the top of the third inning. 60 pitches. There's a pitch up, and one to the left side. Outside corner for a ball. That one fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. Manly trying to get some base runners. He's got himself a couple of knocks. Get a couple of runs. 6 might be too many for them to get back. They haven't really troubled the scorers so far today. Unfortunately, our camera angle down the first base line still out of play. So we go back to the top of the order now. Tenny Bragg steps up. First out of the bottom of the third. Back to Max Fegan. Camera angle down the first base line, still out of play. 4 for 18. So we go back to the top of the order now. Tenny Bragg steps up. The only extra base hit coming against Blacktown. Back on the 6th of December. The bottom of the third. Ball 1 to Bragg, has him ducking out of the way. Back to Max Fegan. Blacktown 2 times through the lineup, Manly just completing their first run through. So change the difference in these 2 offences and the 2 pitching staffs really. Swinging at that down on one leg. Difference in these 2 offences and the 2 pitching staffs really. And then for a ball now, 2 balls and a strike. Swinging that down on one leg. Outside corner, he had now 3 and 1. He walked back in the first, trying to walk here in the third. One on the inside corner. It's going to be 2 walks for Tenny Bragg. Yeah. Walk here in the third. One on the inside corner. It's going to be 2 walks for Tenny Bragg. Yeah. Walk here in the third. Jack Fegan. Fouls that one off. Reached on the fielder's choice back in the first, but then was caught stealing. Jack Fegan. Manly across the season been able to get base runners on, haven't been able to find that extra hit or 2 to drive them in. Not able to capitalise on their opportunities. So they might have had a few extra wins on the board. They've been able to come up in situational opportunities that were presented to them. That one fouled off out of play. Capitalise on their opportunities. So they might have had a few extra wins on the board. They've been able to come up in situational opportunities that were presented to them. That one fouled off out of play.
lifted into centre field. In for it, Sawyer, who makes the catch for out number 2. Lifted into centre field. For it, Sawyer, who makes the catch for out number 2. That one back off the hands. And that's how the inning finishes. So the one-out walk is stranded. And we're through 3 here at Aquatic in the under-18s. It's Blacktown 6, Manly 0. Off to the 4th. pitcher for Blacktown is William Olsen, coming in here into the fourth inning. Taking over from the starter in Bailey Richards, who went 3 scoreless innings, just the 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, needing just 50 pitches to get through his 3 innings of work. Very efficient. Sam Barton now an inning and 2/3 to 36 pitches so far. New pitcher for Blacktown is William Olsen, coming in here. Max Fegan into the 4th inning for his 60 pitches, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 strikeouts. Barton and Fegan striking out 4 apiece.
3 strikeouts, needing just 50 pitches to get through his
Spent a couple of walks and 6 hits.
Sam Barton now an inning and 2/3 to 36 pitches so far. New pitcher for Blacktown.
Blacktown are capitalised on.
Max Fegan.
So Harley Gibson to lead it off. It's going to be 4, 5, 6 with Gibson, Highland and Eisenhower.
Barton and Fegan striking out 4 apiece. 3 strikeouts.
To bat in the middle part of this game. We're an hour and 20 minutes in, and that's going to hit Gibson on the elbow guard.
Blacktown are capitalised on.
And the leadoff man is aboard.
So Harley Gibson to lead it off. It's going to be 4,
They
5,
managed to
6
get runners on. They
Highland
just haven't been able to
and
capitalise
Eisenhower.
and do anything with them. Which has kind of been the story of their season.
Bat in the middle part of this game. We're an hour and 20 minutes in, and that's going to hit Gibson on the elbow guard. Blacktown are capitalised on.
And the leadoff man is aboard.
So Harley Gibson to lead it off. It's going to be 4,
They
5,
managed to
6
get runners on. They just
Highland
haven't been able to
and
capitalise
Eisenhower.
and do anything with them. It's kind of been the story of their season.
Part of this game. We're an hour and 20 minutes in, and that's going to hit Gibson on the elbow guard.
5th appearance for Olsen on the season. 5 1/3 innings of work so far. Hasn't given up an earned run. Just the 4 hits. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Fifth appearance for Olsen on the season. 5 1/3 innings of work so far. Hasn't given up an earned run. Just the 4 hits. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Outside corner, Highland quickly behind 0-2. Highland had Manly's first hit of the ball game a inning ago. Him and Cooper singling with 1 out. It's a repeat of the second. That one check swing, fouls it off. Outside corner, Highland quickly behind 0-2. Highland keeps that bat alive. The ball game a inning ago. Him and Cooper singling with 1 out. It's a repeat. Tough with 2 here now. Xander Highland.
Second. That one check swing.
Pops
fouls
it up
off.
again.
Outside corner. Keeps that
Can't
bat
rest on
alive.
your laurels. Down 0-2. You've got to defend at every stretch.
Singling with 1 out. Repeat
Tough with 2 here now. Xander Highland.
That one check swing.
Pops
fouls
it up
off.
again. 0-2 from Olsen.
Your laurels down 0-2.
Rides up and in as Highland
Defend at every stretch.
bending back out of the way.
Tough with 2 here now. Xander Highland. Pops it up again.
0-2 from Olsen.
Your laurels
Outside corner.
rides up and in. as
Highland's down on strike, second
bending
out of
back
the inning.
the way.
Take that back, first out of the inning. Olsen locating that top corner for strike 3. Outside corner.
Rides up and in. as
Highland's down on strike, second out of the
back
inning.
the way.
Take that back, first out of the inning. Olsen locating that top corner. Strike to the Manly catcher at the
strike
bottom of the
3.
zone.
Outside corner.
Highland's down on strike, second out of the inning. Take that back, first out of the inning. Locating that top corner. Strike to the Manly catcher at the
strike
bottom of
3.
the zone. Just 4 hits on the year, all singles. 27 at bats, hitting 148. Right side. Over to it is Taylor, who makes the catch. Second out of the inning. All singles. 27 at bats, hitting 148. Right side. So Will Burns has struck out in his last at bat. Chasing a high fastball up and in. See if he can pick himself up a 2-out hit. Throw off line. Gibson is still second. Burns has struck out in his last ball one to Will Burns. High fastball up and in. See if he can pick himself up a 2-out hit. Throw off line. Gibson is still second. Burns has struck out in his last ball one to Will Burns. High fastball up left side. That gets out of play. Pick himself up a 2-out hit. Throw off line. Still second. Struck out in his last ball one to Will Burns. Fastball up left side. That gets out of play. Nathan Wright trying to get his shortstop to ignore the runner. Inconsequential. A 6-0 ball game, and that's why, because Will Olsen's going to come out, strike out Will Burns. And a bit of hit by a pitch erased. And another 0 on the board for Blacktown. They lead this 6-0, and we're off to their 5th. Ignore the runner. 3 and 2 here to Ethan Sutter. Comes back in. One lifted in the centre field. Highland back underneath it to make the catch for out number 1. A good little relief appearance from Barden here. Hasn't allowed a run just yet. 3 and 2 here to Ethan
Man in the
Sutter.
zone. He's been
Back in.
taking a couple of
Field.
tough
Highland
calls.
back underneath it to make the catch for out number 1.
They have
Missed
out in a
appearance
couple
from
of
Barden.
strikes.
He hasn't allowed a run just yet.
He's got lead off man out here. That's the Angus Taylor for the 3rd time. Ball 1.
Taking a couple of tough calls. Underneath it to make the catch for out number 1.
Missed out in a couple of strikes.
He hasn't allowed a run just yet.
No one popped up.
Lead off man out here.
Out of play.
That's the Angus Taylor for the 3rd time. Ball 1. Tough calls.
Count even at 1 and 1.
No one popped up. Out of play. Angus Taylor for the 3rd time. Ball 1.
Breaking ball. Popped up right side. Back for it. Here's Fegan, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Popped up. Out of play.
Breaking ball. Popped up right side. Back for it. Here's Fegan, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Breaking ball. Popped up right side. Back for it. Fegan, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Strike 1. 1 and 1 now here to Zach Martin. Strike 1. 1 and 1 now here to Zach Martin. Two out walk to Zach Martin. It's where Manly have struggled. They've been able to get early outs, just haven't been able to get that 3rd out. See how Barden handles things here. Two out walk to Zach Martin. It's where Manly have struggled. They've been able to get early outs, just haven't been able to get that 3rd out. Ball 1 to Gerstenberg.
Handles things here. Two out walk to Zach Martin.
1 for 2 today, drove in 2.
Manly have struggled. They've been able to get early outs, just haven't been able to get that 3rd out.
Ball 1 to Gerstenberg.
Handles things here. Two out walk, Zach Martin.
1 for 2 today, drove in 2. Throw high there from Cooper Eisenhower, but Martin won't advance any further.
Two today, drove in 2.
Throw high there from Cooper Eisenhower, but Martin won't advance any further. In there for a strike. 2 and 1 hole, 2 and 1 now to the 9-hole hitter. Blacktown trying to get the line up through and back around for the 4th time this morning.
High there from
Barter missing with the breaking ball. Breaking ball that he throws a high percentage of the time. In there for a strike. 2-1 now to the 9-hole hitter. Blacktown trying to get the line up through. And back around lifted left side. Back forward is Max Fegan. He can't get there. Gerstenberg's got himself his second hit of the day and high percentage of the time. Drives in another run for Blacktown. 2-1 now to the 9-hole hitter. First run that Barton has allowed here this morning. Lifted left side. Back forward is Max Fegan. He can't get there. Gerstenberg's got himself his second hit of the day. And so back to the top of the order, Ben Sawyer. Drives in another run for Blacktown. Left side. Barton has allowed another long run for Max Fegan. And he won't be able to get there either. Back-to-back extra base hits for Blacktown. So back to the top of the order on the board. Ben Sawyer wasting no time there. Straight jumps on the first pitch he sees. And rips himself a double. Didn't sound like he got all the barrel. Max Fegan. It certainly took off. Back-to-back extra base hits for Blacktown. Back to the top of the order on the board. Ben Sawyer wasting no time there. Straight jumps on the first pitch he sees. Rips himself a double. Ball now to Jacob Sawyer, who came in as a pinch runner for Ashton Kennedy. Certainly took off. Kennedy walked back in the fourth. Ball now to Jacob Sawyer, who came in as a pinch runner for Ashton Kennedy. Kennedy walked back in the fourth. So 1 and 2 here to Jacob Sawyer. It's his first at bat of the morning. Swinging a miss, Barton gets the strikeout. What was looking like a 1-2-3 innings to Manly turns into a 2-run inning for Blacktown. They lit at 8-0 heading to the bottom of the fifth.
Isaac Rosello to lead it off for Manly. 8, 9 and 1. Just second time through. Swing and a miss. Rosello struck out to end the second. Isaac Rosello to lead it off for Manly. 8, 9 and 1. Back up the middle. Second time through. Tough play. He gets it done. Nice work there by the young Zach Martin. Struck out to end the second. Ball's hit up the middle, made a good play. Went over to get the ball and then had plenty of time to get Rosello. Was hustling as fast as he could up first base for the first out. Back up the middle. Second time through. Tough play. He gets it done. Nice work there by the young Zach Martin. Ball's hit up the middle, made a good play. Went over to get the ball and then had plenty of time to get Rosello. Was hustling as fast as he could up first base for the first out. Called strike here to Max Fegan. Tough play. Gets it done. Nice work there by the young Zach Martin. Ball's hit up the middle, made a good play. Went over to get the ball and then had plenty of time to get Rosello. Was hustling as fast as he could up first base for the first out. Called strike here to Max Fegan. Couple of balls now, 2 and 2 here to Fegan. Balls now, 2 and 2 here to Fegan. Left side, as I mentioned before, Max Fegan's helped himself to a couple of hits already this year. That'll be his 5th. The left-handed hitting pitcher. 5-4-20 now for Max Fegan. So it turns the lineup over. Left side, as I mentioned before, Max Fegan's helped himself to a couple of hits already this year. That'll be his 5th. The left-handed hitting pitcher. 5-4-20 now for Max Fegan. So it turns the lineup over. Side, as I mentioned before, Max Fegan's got himself to a couple strike one at Tenny Bragg, who's walked twice in his 2 trips to the plate so far today, so without an official at bat. 5-4-20 now. Max Fegan. Turns the lineup over. Quickly behind here, 0-2. Facing Olsen for the first time. One at Tenny Bragg, who's walked twice in his 2 trips to the plate so far today, so without an official at bat. Outside corner. Bragg goes down looking at all 3 of those pitches by Will Olsen. Second out of the inning. Twice in his 2 trips to the plate so far today, so without an official at bat. Outside corner. Bragg goes down looking at all 3 of those pitches by Will Olsen. Second out of the inning. Ball low here to Jack Fegan. Outside corner.
up a little bit high. Blacktown. And rested at Fegan over at first. Now they're playing back behind. They're well holding Fegan on. And 8-run ball game. That one's back up the middle. Nice play by Martin. It's in there safely. Nice running by Max Fegan. Could have easily given up on it. Nice job by his brother Jack. Playing back behind. They're well holding Fegan on. 8-run ball game. That one's back up the middle. Nice play by Martin. It's in there safely. Choice there to Jack Fegan. His second one of the day. He's put the ball in twice, but given up on it. We're going to have a pinch hitter here in Hamish Mallam. Brother Jack. Choice there to Jack Fegan. His second one of the day. He's put the ball in twice, but given up on it. We're going to have a pinch hitter here in Hamish Mallam. Brother Jack. Ball one to Mallam. It's his first plate appearance, I believe, in the 18s. Second. And one up the right side, and that's going to be just foul. Yeah, 1 for 4 against MacArthur back on the 13th of December, scoring a run. Very strong error and stole a base in that game. Almost had himself a base hit there. Second. And one up the right side, and that's going to be just foul. 1 on 1. He will place 1 for 4 against MacArthur back on the Samuel Barden. December, scoring a run. Very strong error and stole a base pitching change next inning as well. Almost had himself a base hit. That one to the right side though. Go over to first, and that'll be the end of Manly's inning again. Runners on, but can't execute when it's needed, and they will be left scoreless again. Blacktown 8-0 as we head to the 6th here on the Pro Car Automotive scoreboard. On to the right side though. Over to first, and that'll be the end of Manly's inning again. Runners on, but can't execute when it's needed, and they will be left scoreless again. Blacktown 8-0. So Harley Gibson takes over.
Extra warm-up on that one. Umpire wasn't quite ready. It's going to be Jaden Jank to lead off. Popped up right side. Gibson takes over. New pitcher, new hitter. To get us underway here in the top of the sixth and probably our final inning of the afternoon, given the time is 11:53. No new inning at 12:05. Warm up on that one. Umpire wasn't quite ready. It's going to be Jaden Jank to lead off. Popped up right side. Takes over. New pitcher, new hitter. To Jank. To get us underway here in the top of the sixth and probably our final inning of the afternoon, given the time is 11:53. No new inning at 12:05. Mixed results for Gibson on the mound this year. He fires in a strike to Jang. He's had just the 5 appearances, 3 of them starts. Great outing against Borkham Hills on the 18th of October, where he went 3 innings without giving up a run, striking out 4. Next week got knocked around by MacArthur, walking 4. 5 Gibson on the mound this year. Runs 4 earned on 4 hits. Had just the 5 appearances, 3 of them starts. Struggled against Ryde, outing against Borkham Hills on the 18th. So I take that back. He just threw an inning in relief against Ryde, striking out 3. And Borkham Hills and MacArthur. Walking 4. 5. So I think the damage in the final 2 games is Jaden Jank. Strikes out to start the 6th. ERA now at 10.92. If you can get the job done with the clean inning, that'll come down a couple of points. 58 is the new hitter for Blacktown. Damage in Hunter McAdam. Jaden Jang strikes out to start the 6th. ERA now at 10.92. 1 hit left side. The job done with the clean inning, that'll come down a couple of points. Hit the wrong button. Caught out there by Max Fegan for out number 2. Hunter McAdam. Strikes out to start the 6th. ERA now at 10.92. 1 hit left side. The job done with the clean inning, that'll come down a couple of points. Hit the wrong button. Caught out there by Max Fegan for out number 2. Riley Fletcher. Couple of strikes fired into Cal Spanitas here. That counts 1-1. That one on the inside corner. Ball and 2 strikes. Couple of strikes fired into Cal Spanitas here. Ball in the dirt. Counts 1-1. That one on the inside corner. So 2-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Just missing. Maybe a fraction inside. And the count now full at 3-2. To the right side. 2-2. Fegan over to Rosello. And he makes the out at first to end the inning. So Manly finally work a 1-2-3, and they did it because I didn't mention it. Harley Gibson retiring the 3 hitters he sees and gets through the 6th unscathed. See if Manly can put on a run in what could be the last inning of today's under-18s game. Blacktown lead it 8-0. And he makes the out at first to end the inning. So Manly finally work a 1-2-3, and they did it because I didn't mention it. Harley Gibson retiring the 3 hitters.
Aidan Hamilton's the new pitcher for Blacktown here in the 6th, and potential final inning if Manly can take some long at bats and make sure that the time expires in about 6 minutes' time. It'll be Harley Gibson, Xander Highland, and Cooper Eisenhower. Third time that these three have batted. Hamilton's the new pitcher for Blacktown here in the 6th, and in a row. Potential final inning if Manly can. Such has been the pitching of this Blacktown side. Make sure that the time expires in about 6 minutes' time. It'll be Harley Gibson. Hamilton starts Gibson with a strike. Third time that these three have batted. Camera just a little bit off centre at the moment, a bit windy out there in centre field. Stay with us as long as we can before we completely lose the pitcher. Blacktown side. There we go, just corrects itself a little bit and hopefully it'll hold there. That one on the inside corner, but it's in there for a ball. 2-1. And Harley Gibson. A little bit off centre at the moment, a bit windy. Heading out there in centre field. 500 before coming into today's game. 16 for 32. That one to the left side. Through for a base hit. Corrects itself a little bit. Hopefully it'll hold there. It'll be 1 for 2 tonight, so that 500 average carries. Just the 4th hit for Manly here this morning. 500 before coming into today's game. 16 for 32. I've seen a couple of times they've been able to get runners on Manly, just haven't been able to do anything with them. See if they're in the Highlands. 500 average carries. Not Manly get on the board. The 4th hit for Manly here this morning. Third pitcher used by Blacktown today. Manly also using 3 as Highland takes the ball. I've seen a couple of times they've been able to get runners on Manly. 5th outing of the year. All of them in relief so far. Manly going to 23 batters in 5 innings of work. Outside corner, taken for a strike by Highland. Throwing just 92 pitches through the season. 5th outing of the year. He's got a 3 earned runs on 5 hits, walked 2, struck out 9, so good command of the strike zone. That one's just going to miss low for a ball. Has hit a couple of batters though with his ERA at 5.4 and his whip at 1.4. 92 pitches through the season. 5th outing of the year. He's got a 3 earned runs on 5 hits, walked 2, struck out pitches an inning through his 5 innings. So far, there's a big foul ball there by Xander Highland, gets the bench excited. Haven't had a lot to be excited about today, but someone found excitement in that Xander Highland foul off. Got a 3 earned runs on 5 hits, walked 2, struck out pitches an inning through his 5 innings. So far, that one's going to hit. Xander Highland gets the bench excited. Haven't had a lot to be excited about today, but someone found excitement in that Xander Highland. The glove. No, the bat. No, the glove. What are we saying? Foul? That one's going to hit. Xander Highland gets the bench excited. Haven't had a lot to be excited about today, but someone found excitement in that Xander Highland. The glove. No, the bat. Umpires just getting together. What are we saying? Foul? Just trying to determine what the ruling is. What about him out the elbow guard? Xander said the hands. Looks like the foul call will stay. So maybe off the hands, but while swinging, you could potentially say is the ruling. No questions by the coaches. The ball game is probably all academic. The elbow guard. Xander said the hands. Count 3 and 2. Foul call will stay. Maybe off the hands, but while swinging, you could potentially say is the rule. That'll be ball 4. So a single and a walk for Manly. The ball game is probably all academic. Count 3 and 2. Foul call will stay. Maybe off the hands, but while swinging. Cooper Eisenhower is 0 for 2. 1 for 2 today, and a hit back in the seconds. A single and a walk for Manly.
the top. Reynolds will move up 90 feet. Gibson with a wide turnover at third.
1 for 2 today.
Gets back to his base.
Second. Single and a walk for Manly. That one over the top. Reynolds will move up 90 feet. Gibson with a wide turnover at third.
Foul off. 1 and 1.
1 for 2 today. Back to his
Third grade
second.
in about 25 minutes' time. Both teams just warming up, although didn't notice Manly hitting in third grade. Must have snuck it in.
Off 1 and 1. 1 for 2. Third grade in about 25 minutes' time.
Cooper jumps out of the way of that one. 2 balls and a strike now.
Team's just warming up, although didn't notice Manly hitting in third grade. Must have snuck it in. Off 1 and 1.
That one lifted left side, but out of play.
25 minutes' time.
Cooper jumps out of the way of that one. 2 balls and a strike now. 2 and 2. That one lifted left side, but out of play. Left side. Through for a base hit. That'll roll into the corner. That'll be Cooper's first extra base hit of the day, of the season. 2 and 2. 2-run double. And Manly finally on the board.
Side. Through for a base hit. That'll roll into the corner. That'll be Cooper's first extra base hit of the day, of the season. 2-run double. Manly finally on the board. Side. Through for a base hit.
See what Will Burns can do with another runner in scoring position.
Extra base hit of the day, of
Takes
the
first
season.
pitch from his strikes. Still no outs for Manly, so chance here just to swing a little bit freely, and Will Burns has taken 2 straight down the middle.
See what Will Burns can do
And he
with
goes
another runner
back
in
up the middle.
scoring position.
Zach Martin, though, he's over to field it.
First pitch
He
from
makes
the
a nice,
strikes.
good
Still no
play
outs for Manly, so
to retire Will Burns. Cooper move up to third. And that's the first out.
chance here just to swing a little bit freely, and Will Burns has taken 2 straight down the middle.
And he goes back up the middle. Zach Martin, though, he's over to field it. He makes a nice, good play to retire Will Burns. Cooper move up to third. Change. Blacktown probably trying to qualify a player. Going to give him 2/3 of an inning of a game.
He goes back up the middle. Zach Martin, though, he's over to field it. He makes a nice, good play to retire Will Burns. Cooper move up to third.
Change. Blacktown probably trying to qualify a player. Going to give him 2/3. Pitch Rosillo down and away. Struck out and grounded out today, Rosillo. It's the play by Zach Martin. Hit back up the middle. Swing and a miss by Rosillo. Ball and a strike. Pitch Rosillo down and away. Struck out and grounded out today, Rosillo. It's the play by Zach Martin. Hit back up the middle. Outside corner. Happy to take that one. Swing and a miss by Rosillo. Ball and a strike. Rosillo down and away. Struck out and grounded out today, Rosillo. Play by Zach Martin. Hit back up the middle. Outside tips corner. It off in the glove. Happy to take that one. Not in the glove, out of the glove rather. If he tips it in the glove, he's out. In and out of the glove, we'll say.
He's had a couple of good protective swings, Rosello, but just hasn't been able to make the contact when it's needed.
Tips it off in the glove. Not in the glove, out of the glove rather.
Does get contact on that time though, and it's going to be booted by Jaden Jang over at third. That first error of the game.
Had a couple of good protective swings, Rosello, but just hasn't been able to
drives in a run for Manly.
make the contact when it's needed.
And Manly avoid the shutout. Does get contact on that time though, and it's going to be booted by Jaden Jang over at third. Walk-off wins probably
First error of the game.
out of the equation. But chance for some of these bats just to get an extra swing.
And Manly avoid the shutout.
Jaden Jang charged with an error. So it's all over 3, but he drives in a run
Out of the equation.
Chance for some of these bats just to get an extra swing.
Manly avoid the shutout.
Jaden Jang charged with an error. So it's all over 3, but he drives in a run
Out of the equation.
Chance for some of these bats just to get an extra swing. Swing and a miss there by Fegan. Tips that one off. McAdam, the new catcher, coming into the game. Pinch hit in the top of the inning, now catching the last. Just wears that one for his efforts. 2-2. Tips that one off. McAdam, the new catcher, coming into the game. Pinch hit in the top of the
Breaking
inning.
ball, swings and misses, and Max
Fegan
for his efforts.
Can't lay off the breaking ball. 2-2. Nathan Wright's going to come out, maybe make a change, is he?
Breaking ball, swings and misses, and Max
Hamilton's at 27 pitches, so he's going to go to his right fielder and Jacob Lotan.
Can't lay off the breaking ball.
Maybe needing an extra arm.
Nathan Wright's going to come out, maybe make a change, is he?
Third grader 18s.
Breaking ball, swings and misses, and Max
Hamilton's at 27 pitches.
So
the pitch and change. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back. It'll be Jacob Lotan taking over and Tenny Bragg, the first man to face him. So first appearance for Joseph Lotan for the Blacktown under-18 side.
Comes into the game, needing just the one out to finish things off for the runner on second. And Tenny Bragg, who's 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a strikeout. He starts the fourth time through the lineup for Manly. So first appearance for Joseph Lotan. And Blacktown under 18. First pitch will be hit by a pitch. The game needing just the one out to finish things off for the runner on second. And Tenny Bragg, who's 0 for 1. Third time he's reached today. Strikeout. Getting that on-base percentage up. Through the lineup for Manly. It's on a 424 clip. First pitch hit by a pitch. Just the one out to finish things off for the runner on second. Gets on regularly, Tenny. Not a lot of hits, but time he's reached today. Finds a way to get on. Good recognition of the strike zone. Ball sails away. It's on a 424 clip. On regularly, Tenny. Not a lot of hits, but finds a way to get on. Good recognition of the strike zone. Jack Fegan, the hitter, reached twice on a fielder's choice, so he's officially 0 for 3 today. Fegan, Malum, and then back to Gibson. Not a lot of hits, but finds a way to get on. Good recognition of the strike zone. Only 4 runs here in the 6th, unfortunately. It's about 4 innings too late. Chances early. Couldn't get the job done. If they had got a 1 or 2, this game would be a little bit different. Although Blacktown probably with a different pitcher on the mound. So 2-0 hitter Joseph Lotan, who's hit a batter and then thrown 2 to the back net. That one top corner. Takes the zone for its strike. 4 innings too late. Chances early. Couldn't get the job done. If they had got a 1 or 2, this game would be a little bit different. Although Blacktown probably with a different pitcher on the mound. Sounds another. Joseph Lotan, who's hit a batter and then thrown 2 to the back net. That one top corner. Takes the zone for its strike. 4 innings too late. Chances early. Couldn't get the job done. If they had got a 1 or 2, this game would be a little bit different. And they're making the scoreline look very respectable. Now 8 to 5. If they can make the most of this little opportunity they've given. Might just sneak a win, and that might be it for Lotan. The scoreline look very respectable. Now 8 to 5. Lefty's coming back out. Looks like it's going to be Johnny Allstaff here to try and close this game out. Most of this little opportunity they've given. Well, that'll be it for Lotan. Just a couple of batters through 6 pitches. There's a hit by a pitch and a walk. He's coming back out. Now he's going to come out and looks like it's going to be Johnny Allstaff make a pitching change. Gerstenberg will take over. Martin will move from second to short. Lotan will pop back over to second base. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Manly have scored 6. 6 pitches. See what happens with this pitching change. Mikey Gerstenberg taking over.
So Hamish Mallam will have the assignment of keeping this inning alive. Jack Fegan, the runner over at first. Already caught stealing once today, and Blacktown holding the runner on with Ethan Sutter over there at first base. That one popped up into centre field. So Hamish Mallam, and Mallam flies out. Rogan making the catch, and Blacktown finally in the ball game after running into a little bit of trouble. Manly gets 6, but it just wasn't enough. They couldn't get the bats going when it needed, and Blacktown get the job done. 8-6 the final. Manly's popped up into centre field. 5 runs coming on 5 hits. Rogan making the catch, and Blacktown finally in the ball game after running into a little bit of trouble. Manly gets 6, but it just wasn't enough. They couldn't get the bats going when it needed, and Blacktown get the job done. 8-6 the final. Manly's popped up into centre field. 5 runs. Blacktown 8 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and Manly 5 runs on 5 hits. Didn't make an error defensive, which was good. Manly struck out 7 times. Manly pitchers combined for 10 strikeouts, so pitching was good for Manly. They ran into a little bit of trouble. Max Fegan, a few walks came back to bite him, and Manly just couldn't get the bats going. So the first game in the books today on Australia Day weekend. It's Blacktown taking the under-18s 8-5. We'll be back at around 12:30 with third grade. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back here shortly.